This is the plaintiff, Yakeem Barrett. He says the defendant, his ex-girlfriend, who he has a child with, owes him money because he overpaid child support. She knew it, cashed the checks anyway, and now refuses to reimburse him. She's a jealous woman who is mad he has another girlfriend, is keeping his money out of spite, and he's here suing her for the $470.44 he's owed. This is the defendant, Marie. She says this lawsuit's ridiculous because she doesn't need the plaintiff's money and would never do anything illegal. He's mistaken, thinking he overpaid for child support. Hasn't, and he can't get it through his thick head that she doesn't owe him. She's accused of double dipping.
All parties, please use your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says he overpaid child support to his baby mama and she won't return it because she's jealous that he has a new girlfriend. But the defendant says the plaintiff didn't overpay one bit. It's the case of you're a double dip.
Thank you, Douglas. Mr. Barrett, you are suing your ex-girlfriend Marie for $470.44 in overpayment of child support that you say two different states were charging you at the same time. What's going on?
Yeah, I was charged like $170.
How do you know her? She is the mother of your what?
My daughter.
How old's your daughter?
4 years old.
4 years old.
Yes.
All right, and you two split up how long ago?
About 2 years ago.
All right, and how did it come to pass that the payments were taken automatically out of his paycheck?
I went to Suffolk County Courthouse and I obtained child support, and we went to court, and the judge, you know, he wasn't giving anything towards it, so I had to go through the legal matters.
Okay, all right. So you then at some point decide to move to Colorado?
Yeah, I was on a medical leave of absence, and I decided to go out there to check it out, see how, if I would like to live out there. And then I came back in September.
What happened?
I like New York. I was living in New York.
It's a disease. How do you go? Where in Colorado were you?
The Springs. Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs.
All right, and then you came. How long did you last in Colorado Springs?
Only 2 months.
2 months. What'd you do? You took your daughter with you, I take it. And what'd you do for those 2 months? Did you have friends there or family or anybody?
Yes, my wife's family. Her sister lives there, and
okay.
Yeah, I stayed with them for a while. I couldn't work because I just had surgery, so. You know, I was just observing scenery. You know, I looked at jobs and stuff, but it was just too slow.
So, well, it was more than that because you actually applied to get your child support through the Colorado state system.
Yes, because I did obtain public assistance while I was there in the meantime because I did have it in New York, but I couldn't transfer. I couldn't receive.
2 states.
Yeah, 2 different states, right. You can't do nothing with it. So I had to drop the case in New York and obtain it in Colorado. While I was out there, because I didn't know.
But how did you, quote, drop the child support case in New York?
Like I called and then they transferred the court order papers, and I wasn't receiving anything in Colorado from the state of New York.
Wait, I don't want to talk to you about your public assistance. I want to talk to you about your child support.
Yeah, like I wasn't receiving any child support in Colorado.
From New York?
From New York at all.
Okay, child support from him, not Colorado or New York. Child support from him.
Yes.
So according to you, New York didn't send you any payments.
Correct.
And then, but Colorado did send you payments like right away?
No, in both of them.
How did it happen?
Okay, so it has to tie into the public assistance case because that's exactly what happened. So I had public assistance case here in New York, and what happened was once you get public assistance in New York, they take the child support as a form of payment. So what happens when I went to Colorado and I received their assistance, I had to sign an affidavit form so that the court order from New York can transfer to Colorado so that New York wouldn't have to, so he wouldn't have to pay child support to New York. He would only just pay it to Colorado. But I wasn't receiving the payments indirectly. I wasn't receiving anything.
So you, according to you, you missed payments for how many months? When? What months did you miss?
July and August.
So according to you, you missed July and August payments.
Correct.
And you have not received any payments.
No, I didn't receive any payments for
and
July
then in
and
September,
August.
You started getting payments from whom?
Colorado.
And when were you in Colorado?
I was from July 1st until September 7th.
So you got a payment from Colorado in September. And then what'd you get in October?
Nothing.
So you got no payment in July?
No payment in July.
No payment in June, did you say?
No payment in July and no payment in August.
In August, okay. In September, you got how much?
In September, I've gotten The $98.
Are you paid up in September?
Yes, I'm paid
Are
up.
you paid up in October?
Yes.
What months did you miss child support? July and
Just
August?
July and August.
So you're telling me you missed July and August child
Correct.
support. Now, let's talk to you. You have paperwork showing what? Why is it you feel like you've been overcharged and paid double? Because she says she's out 2 months, even as we stand right now. And this may be a question of delay, you know, because of bureaucracy. Oh, it moves like a molasses up a mountain, okay? So that may be what's going on. I'll get to the bottom of it. But tell me what you've got.
I contacted the child service in Colorado, and they said she received these checks that she cashed.
Okay, now here, that's what I want.
Okay.
Let's talk about Colorado. She's in Colorado. What months are you in Colorado?
Just July 1st to September 7th.
Okay, July and August. All right, so let me see what you've got from Colorado.
Okay.
And then according to you, New York is still deducting.
Correct.
So show me the paperwork to show that you, I guess what you're saying is that both states deducted from your paycheck at the same time.
Correct.
Okay. How do they deduct from your paycheck? Through your employer or through your bank account?
To my employer.
Do you have the proof of all of the deductions from your employer here? Let's start from June until today.
Yes.
Let me see that. So these are for September, these payments that you're talking about then.
That's when they started pulling.
Okay.
And I also have.
Hold on, don't
Okay.
get me confused. Is this all Colorado says it paid her?
Yes.
Okay. This man is paying it each time. But my question to you is, you're only paying, oh no, here's where you're paying, you're getting charged double. You're getting
Yeah,
charged
like
by
$235.
Colorado. So each of these paychecks, when did that start? With these?
Yeah.
With the
started-
blue ones?
Yes, the blue
All
ones.
right, so each of these paychecks, there's a deduction for $117.61 plus a deduction for the $98.
Correct.
Okay. I'm curious, do you call her and say, hey, what's up? Or you
Yeah,
don't
I
talk to
called
each other?
her. I said, hey, I overpaid. Can I get my money back? She says she doesn't owe me anything. I tried to be nice about it.
Right, but if she didn't get anything, according to her, she didn't get anything for
Because-
the month of July and the month of August from New York.
When I spoke to her, she said,
Now, we know she didn't get anything from Colorado those 2 months because you spoke to Colorado and they said, no, it's just those 4 checks we get. So the key to this case is to find out whether, in fact, she received payments from New York in the month of July and received in any way, shape, or form, whether they gave it to her, but they've given her money somewhere else, so they took, I don't care. You are testifying under oath to me right now that for the months of July and August, New York gave you nothing of the money they withheld.
That I'm aware of, because like I said, I didn't have to do any of this because, like I said, DSS was taking it, so I didn't have no acknowledgement
Which
of it.
DSS was taking it?
New York was taking it. New York DSS.
What does taking it mean? What do you
like, as a form of payment, when you get their assistance, so say if I'm getting $700 in their assistance cash benefits, they take the child support portion.
But then how are you seeing it on a debit card? You said you saw it on a debit card when he paid.
For September.
They've deducted, the state of New York has deducted all throughout the summer, regardless of Colorado. They continued all summer, all of July and August, to deduct the $98. And that needs to go somewhere.
Okay, but I'm not understanding where the overpayment is coming from. That's what I'm trying to understand. That's what the claim is for, overpayment of child support. But where? Because, like I said, I just gotten these in the mail, and
Let me see the paper you have. The only thing I know for sure 100% is that you got charged twice. I know that. I know you got charged twice. What I'm trying to get at is whether she collected twice, as opposed to that this is lost in the morass of government bureaucracy.
wow.
Okay, so March, April, May, June, and July, you received public assistance
correct,
from New York.
correct.
You did not receive public assistance in July. All you got was $196.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I know that that's
Like
what
you're
the paper
getting
says. but
500,
I'm
300, 600. What determines the different amounts?
It's like he pays the child
Now,
support.
he pays the same thing all the time. What determines how much they send you each month?
I don't have no control over that portion. I don't know anything about that, the outside. I don't. All I know is what gets sent to me on a card every month.
Is this all the disbursements that these are all the disbursements that you received from the state of New York until September 11th?
Correct.
She didn't get it. She's received nothing from New York since July 28th. When did you receive your next payment from New York? In September? I want to see your disbursements from September to today. Do you have that?
I don't have that.
Court's in
disbursement.
recess.
All rise.
So unless she got back paid that in September and she's hiding it, I don't think she got the money. We got to figure out where the money is. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you.
No problem.
I know how hard this is.
So if he overpaid for child support, does she have a duty to return the excess?
Yes, it's not her money.
It's not her money. It's the kid's money, technically. Does she have a duty to return it?
Yes, absolutely.
She should repay it.
Holy smokes. You look... Okay, here's who I think he looks like. Who do you think you look like?
I have no idea.
You look like Conor McGregor.
No.
You look... Hey, hold on. Come over here, Conor. This is not Conor McGregor. Conor works at TMZ. He's in the sports department. Does he look like Conor McGregor?
I think I look more like Conor
Okay,
McGregor.
get out of here. Okay, going inside the courtroom.
Okay, folks. So during the recess, we were all able to get what Marie did not bring me. Marie brought me payments that she'd received until September 1st and claimed that she never got the money or double paid or anything else. But during the recess, we all three of us now, have a copy of your disbursements after September 1st, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How much money did you get on September 11th?
$784.
The very same month that you got another $470. So you got $1,200 in that month. Did you forget that?
I did. That's why I
You
didn't-
forgot that you got $1,200.
Yeah,
I'm trying to imagine if I'm living on public assistance and 1 month I end up are you rolling your eyes at me?
I'm not rolling.
Because I'm like the cops. You make me run, you're going to feel the pain right now in my cross-examination. You tell me that you don't know, I don't know. And then we find out that in 1 month you got $1,200 instead of $400. And then oh wait, what am I saying? You're paid again by September 15th, you had 9 weeks that they had paid you. And that was only 4 days after September 11th. So you got paid for 9 weeks by New York, which means you're completely caught up on child support, and yet you cashed the $470.44 from Colorado, which would put you, as you well know, $470.44 ahead of the game. Why? Why would you lie to me? Why would you not bring me this?
That's what was given to me in the mail. That was the last thing I received.
No, sweetheart. Why would you? How could you tell me that's the last bill that's the last invoice you got? You should have, and if not, you should have gotten it because it should worry you. You don't want to be a thief.
No,
you don't want to get accused of cashing those checks that you shouldn't have or getting double pay. So one would think that if you can't remember getting $1,200 instead of $400, which I don't buy, that you would at least go back and check it out to figure it out. I think the reason you didn't bring me this is because of what it says.
No, can I please
No, you
speak?
cannot. You know what you can do? You can return the $470.44, verdict for the plaintiff.
Okay.
Well, the plaintiff gets his $470 back. You know, Marie, the defendant's just come out of the courtroom. It really makes it sound like you've been trying to pull a fast one over on the court.
I was not. I just repeated back what the Child Support Bureau was saying to me, and that was it. I didn't have no recognition of.
But you cashed, you got the money.
I understand that, but that was from the state of Colorado. I didn't know that both the jurisdiction was the same. Honestly, I don't care for his money. It's not that at all. I make my own money, so it's not like I was doing that on purpose. It wasn't. That was the last disbursement I received that day. So that's why the last paper I received, and that's why that's all I bought in because that's what was given to me. I didn't request no dates or nothing because I didn't know. I didn't know what was the thing. If you look at the paper,
you had the cash, though. Right?
I understand that, but from the two jurisdictions, there's one in New York and one in from Colorado, and they both of them did not tell me anything of the above. So I didn't feel like I didn't know. I don't know.
Unbelievable! You didn't realize you had all that extra cash.
I really did not realize it. I'm not even gonna.
Amazing.
I have no reason to lie.
Amazing.
I don't have no reason to lie. So.
Well, thank you very much. You must sign a few documents outside.
Okay. No problem.
Here comes Mr. Barrett, the plaintiff. What's your relationship with
That's my
Marie right now?
ex-girlfriend and my child's mother.
Well, I know that, but I mean, do you still have an ongoing relationship with her
That's
or
not
not?
enough just to communicate with the daughter.
Well, congratulations.
Appreciate
you
it.
prevailed. You were right.
Thank you very much.
The judge went on a search and found your money.
Yes, she did.
Good enough.
Appreciate it. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Harvey?
Real simple. You have a duty to return anything that wasn't yours in the first place. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.